Guys, welcome back, Desk Poppers, to Desk Pop. Today's podcast, we're going to be talking about Prey, Hulu original, Hulu exclusive, starring Amber Midthunder, Dane DeLiegro, Dakota Beavers as Naru, the Predator, and Ta'ab. It takes place in the Great Plains of America in the year 1719. This is a story about a young Comanche woman who dreams of being a hunter, and she sees a sign in the sky, a thunderbird, which she sees as a sign that's time for her kutamia, a rite of passage to become a hunter in her tribe.
And this is spoilers, by the way.
Oh, we always forget. Guys, we're going to spoil the movie. Just remember that.
Yeah.
We watched Prey this past week. It was I really enjoyed it personally. I thought it was a great movie.
I thought it was the best Prey movie, or not the best Prey movie, the best Predator movie in the franchise.
Well, I know you were saying that you don't think it's a horror movie or much of a thriller movie.
No.
It wasn't very much of a thriller movie. I thought it was a great movie. It was probably the best out of the other five
the franchise
right now, but I didn't get much thriller vibes off of it.
I don't understand, man.
I don't know if it was the lighting of the movie or the tone.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but great movie. But I don't think it had that thriller aspect to it.
Look,
maybe because we didn't see a lot of scenes with the Predator at the beginning where it established that. But that's also something we talked about with Nope, where you don't want to show the monster too early in the movie.
Too early, yeah. And what I thought it was a thriller and suspense movie because you do have the monster, you do have him invisible, you have what's her name, Naru, like in situations where you don't know what's gonna happen and you're just waiting for that to happen, and you have false suspense where you think it's him but it's not, it's just a rabbit or something.
I do the thriller aspect, or the thriller part of it I did was towards the beginning.
Yeah.
When they go look for the member of their tribe and they find him mauled, and then that's when she notices the tracks and the tree cut up.
Yeah.
So she already knows that this isn't an animal that we normally see.
Yeah.
That's when they should have started building up the suspense even more.
I think that was their idea of building up the suspense.
It wasn't much.
Because now she starts picturing something in her head
that she doesn't know what it is.
She doesn't know what it is.
Because a footprint's bigger than a bear, right?
Yeah, she says that.
Yeah.
She goes back to the tribe and she's like, hey, it wasn't a lion that got him.
Dude.
It was something else.
And I'm just saying, bro, if you're in that universe, you're scared. Maybe you guys weren't scared because you guys are watching it with the lights on and on your phone. But all I'm saying is that if we were in the movie theater, I know your ass and your ass are both cuddling up to each other because you guys are freaking out right now. No, but we were talking about the beginning, and this movie has a lot of themes about the hunter being the hunted or the hunted going to the hunter. And we were talking about that one scene that establishes that really well. And we talked a lot about showing and not telling. That's
something we think the movie did pretty well. It showed you visually the food chain.
The food chain. Yes. It started out with a car cockroach.
It started off with an ant walking up his leg, up the predator's leg.
Okay.
And then a mouse eats it.
Eats the ant?
Yeah.
Yes.
The ant.
Because the predator is just standing there. And he's camouflaged.
Well, the mouse eats the ant.
Yeah.
And then you see the snake sees the mouse, and then it goes and grabs him.
Yeah.
And then the snake moves around towards the back of the predator, but it senses something's there. You can't see the predator because he's still invisible, but it senses something's there and it goes in for an attack. And that's when the predator
grabs its neck.
grabs its neck and just skins him.
Dude, that was nice because what I like about this movie is that every single scene had a purpose. And even that scene where you see him maul and skin the snake, its purpose is to show Naru.
The food chain.
Well, no.
That scene where
it does show the food chain. But it shows Naru that this guy means business. She finds a snake, right? And it's skinned alive. And she's
she finds the snake later on, though. She doesn't find it.
But I'm saying
she finds it on their way back towards camp.
But I'm saying that scene had a purpose because that purpose later comes back to show Naru, okay, there's something out there because who skins a snake like that?
I do like the twist with the buffaloes that were skinned.
Because you thought it was the predator.
You thought it was a predator.
Yes.
Because it's a whole field of buffalo.
Yeah, dude,
that's what made it confusing because the predator only kills something when he feels threatened.
Yes.
Or something that is a threat.
Yes.
Or something that is a threat.
So that was my first thought, though, that I thought it was a predator. And like in my head, I was like, why would it kill so many buffalo?
Yeah. I did, and that was a nice twist because then that introduces the soldiers, the
French traders. I would call them French traders, but
the Crusaders.
the Crusaders.
No, I think they were
traders.
like traders, settlers.
Right? Like the settlers. I would call them French traders.
Yeah.
But not to get too ahead, Naru, like to begin the movie, she's trying to do the Kutamiya, which I really love that her brother Ta'ab pretty much like, because in her head, like in our heads too, it's like the spectacle, right? Like you're wanting to hunt like a predator to like get this honor to become a war chief, I believe, or
no, it's just to become a warrior within the
just to
tribe.
become a hunter.
A hunter,
A hunter in their tribe. Her brother Tab definitely supports her in her.
Yes,
he supports her, but not publicly.
Yeah, that too. We can talk about that. But what I really liked, what her brother said, you don't do it to hunt, you do it to survive. And I think that really puts into perspective that for the Indians, this isn't like a sport. Like they're not like doing this just to kill, like the French traders, which show that they just leave the buffalo.
Yeah, they
just wanted the fur.
I don't know if you guys know this, but that's like a foreshadowing for history.
I mean,
pretty much that they pretty much killed all the buffaloes in the 1800s.
They were poachers.
Yeah, they were poachers, traders. Traders. French I like French poachers. Yeah. Let's give them a more nasty word.
They were bad people.
They were bad people. But you were saying that about Ta'ab not supporting Naru in public.
To the tribe, he doesn't ever like sponsor his sister, I guess is the word. But when they're in private, he tells her like, hey, admirable what you're doing. I think you can do it. I think you have the potential to be a warrior or a hunter within the tribe. But he doesn't ever tell that to the war chief of the tribe, or he doesn't even tell it to his peers.
To the peers,
because he has a little clique that he's with, but he never
high
ever
school all over again.
And it's only when she tags along on the hunt for the lion that he's like, hey, she's a good tracker, she can come.
Well, I was gonna bring up the lion because that's kind of the first boss in the movie, right? Right before we meet the predator, we meet the lion. That's the first boss, and she goes to hunt the lion, and they're pretty much only bringing her along because she's a healer, right? And I really do love that the movie slowly like shows you ways to beat the predator. And I didn't see this coming until like towards the end, but like the first thing she uses is the little herbs that cools down your blood, right? Yeah. And so do they find the guy first and then go for the lion?
They find him, and then they brought her along because she knows medicine. They find the guy that was missing. On their way back, that's when she sees like a footprint.
Yes.
Of the predator, and the rest of the guys think it's a bear.
Well, that's when she notices the snake as well.
The snake. And I'm saying, like, I love how all these things are coming back, but we get her like going for the lion, right? And she comes up with this great plan, which I really love this movie because it shows that no matter how strong, no matter how much brute force or whatever, like these animals or the predator you have, like outsmarting your opponent at the end of the day, like has its.
Well, what's the saying? Brains over bronze.
I always, the pen is mightier than the sword.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
And I totally agree, man. I'm just saying, as somebody who's not as strong,
Rips through shirt.
Rips shirt. No, but I think it's really cool because her plan is to hide in the tree. Ta'ab was gonna lure the lion to the tree, and then they're gonna jump on it.
At the end of the movie, her brother admits to her, like, hey, or not at the end, but towards the end when they're tied up, he's like, hey, your plan was really good.
You know what really got me though? I'm saying this is horror because the guy, they're both waiting up there and he's just making fun of her, right? And all you see is him getting grabbed and pulled down, right? Yeah. And you think it's a predator. You're like, oh shit, it's happening. Like we're about to see this fight, and it's a lion, right? And in my head, I'm like, how did this lion just grab him? Well, wouldn't you have to like grip him, or do you think he just like clawed? Because I mean, I'm sure the lion's claws are like.
I think he just clawed him.
Did he like jump from the bottom and then bring him down? Because I thought it would have been like him running, the lion running towards him, jumping, knocking him down on the other side.
Oh, so you think he got knocked down?
No. From the movie, it just looked like he just clawed him and pulled him down.
Like pulled him down.
Yeah, no, that seems. I was thinking that's not realistic because he doesn't have grip. But honestly, I think.
But you also see the tree from afar, and you can't. They're high up on the ground.
I love this moment because the lion is facing down with Naru, right, and like she's looking at him. He's looking at her, and you just don't know what's gonna. I thought she was either doomed or I did not know what was gonna happen. And I was like, how is she going to get away from this, right?
Yeah. I thought right then and there she was going to kill it.
You thought so?
I thought she was going to pass.
Did she have a spear? Or what did she have?
She had her like tomahawk, I think. Oh,
you really thought she was going to take him down?
I thought she was going to take him down, and then her real challenge was going to be the predator one. Yeah, she falls off the tree and
lands on her back, goes into a little coma.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this took me off. She just wakes up back at the tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, how did I get here?
Yeah. And Top comes back with the mountain lion like on the shoulder, like a beast, bro. Like he comes back. Do you think it was already dead, or do you think he finished?
I think he admitted it.
He admits it towards the end. The only reason I got the lion was because you wounded it.
Okay.
Your plan worked.
Yeah, your plan worked.
Yeah. So it was still not dead, but he just finished the job because it was already wounded. Yeah. And that's good. I mean,
then he becomes.
But before he admits it, he does tell her that they're talking about it like right after that when he kills a lion. They're talking about the Kutamia and that she wants to go back, and he's like, "You're not ready. Your plan didn't work. I'm the one that." Because at first he's like, "Yeah, we brought the lion back," and then she keeps fighting him, and he's like, "You didn't bring him back. I brought him back, right, bro? Come on, what's going on right now, bro?"
The machismo coming out.
Yeah, it is. But like when he said that, I was like, "Oh, okay." Then he did bring her back. Like in my mind, I was like, "Oh, okay, Tops, right? Like what is she doing, right?" The bear scene's like probably top 3 scenes in the movie for me.
Yeah, it was good because at that point she's just hunting.
Yeah.
With the dog, and she stumbles upon the bear, but the predator just happens to be there too.
What does she have? The bow, right?
She has the bow.
She has the bow,
and she tries to shoot at it and misses.
No, she hits him once.
No,
no, it breaks.
It breaks the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She
has to
she breaks her bow, and then when she gets down, because the dog runs after the bear.
Yeah.
And then
I thought the dog was dead.
I thought so too.
Dude, when they showed the dog, like the very first scene, right? Like to begin the movie, I thought the dog was going to die. I saw the dog. I was like, "You're dead, bro."
He's dead. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys thought that, but I saw the dog.
I did too. I was like, this dog's not making it to the end.
Not making it to the end.
Get the dog like he did the snake.
Yeah, dude.
Imagine.
I really thought that, dude.
I thought the predator was going to do something with the dog.
Yeah.
And that was going to break her.
Yes. To do I agree.
To go
but
get
something else broke her, but we'll talk about that in a bit. So the bow and arrow doesn't work.
The bow and arrow doesn't work, and the dog chases after the bear.
Yeah.
And then she comes down the hill after she had fixed it already.
And this is the second boss. Like in my head, this is like the second boss that she faces. She still doesn't kill him.
No.
Yeah. So like in my head, like after I'm just like, she's not killing any of these guys.
Yeah.
But she does learn something important in this scene too about the predator, which like she keeps learning little by little. But this is what makes this scene really amazing is it the predator's already there and she swims under, or she swims under because of the bear?
No, she swims under because of the bear.
Yes. So she gets into the beaver dam, right?
Yeah.
And the bear's just clawing and clawing. And at this point, I'm like, I don't know how she's going to get out again. Like, I'm like, there's no way. Like, she's dead, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I really do think it's horror and thriller because, like you get all these suspensive moments where you don't know what's going to happen to her. The predator just gets the bear, and they have a nice fight.
Yeah, the bear
they have a great fight.
Who would have thought the predator and the bear having like a fight of the movie?
Hey,
like,
even though the bear couldn't see what he was fighting, he put a really good fight because he was covered in blood.
Lefts, rights, bro. Dude, no, the predator like bled, right?
Yeah, no, he was bleeding.
And one of Taab's like really good quotes is, "If it bleeds, it can die."
It can die.
Yeah, and Taab has so many good quotes. But yeah, they have a great fight, and the scene that makes it is when it's drenched in blood.
He kills the bear, picks it up as like a victory, and every time the predator gets a kill, they do like a little victory screech.
Yeah.
Shout out SpongeBob.
I can't do it.
Little
victory screech.
And it's just so sick because he like guts him in the air, right?
In the air.
And he just gets drenched in blood. And I think this is the first time she sees him, right?
Yeah.
The predator.
She's just like
she sees the outline. So at that point, she knows it's bigger than a bear.
Bro, goosebumps, bro.
Bigger than a bear.
Yeah, because dude, go ahead.
He also carries the skull as a trophy.
Yeah,
you guys saw that
so
where he like.
Isn't that from the previous franchise where the predator like takes prizes?
Yeah. So the skulls are like the trophies.
This is why I really do love the movie because it does a great job of pacing. Because at no point do you feel like it's just dragging. Like each scene has a meaning, and the next scene is pretty much her meeting the peers of Taab. Taab's not with them. Taab's on the other side of the ridge or whatever, looking for her. They're trying to get her back home, and they pretty much like tie her up to like get her back home, right?
Yeah. So they tie her up and they tease her.
Mistake.
Hey, she puts up a good fight too.
Yeah, against them.
Yeah, she beat up that one dude.
Yeah, about time, bro. She needs to get a W. Like in my mind, she's like,
She did get a W.
no, she didn't beat the bear or the lion. I mean,
she beat a rabbit.
Hey,
She killed like 6 of them.
yeah,
Did she put any seasoning on the rabbit?
No, you know they season.
Orlando's he's eaten rabbit before and he says it tastes like chicken.
No, I know that, but I mean,
he's asking.
Oh, you're talking about in the movie. Okay.
In the movie, you think like she would put like some seasoning up in that?
I don't know if they know what seasoning is.
No, they do. No,
Oh, they definitely do.
yeah, you know they know how to season.
But they don't know like.
Every POC knows how to season.
I'm not saying she's gonna put like some like garlic or like rosemary. You know, yeah, just definitely gotta have some like salt and pepper or something. You know?
some nice.
Little something.
The next scene is the fight with the predator and the tribe, right? And this is where she learns something new as well, which is the auto aim that he has, the auto lock or whatever. Yeah. And this time around, he has the little spears that shoot out, not the plasma. It's a good change. Like you're not gonna have plasma. Well, you should. It doesn't matter. But up to this point, like a lot of their technology has not been working. Up to this point, I think she's getting lucky. But you do need a little luck. Yeah. I think you do need a little luck. Magic. Yeah, a little, but you do need a little luck to survive, man. I always believe that. They have the fight and they don't believe her at first about the predator, right? And they're like, "What is this? It's coming out." Doesn't something come out first before the predator?
No.
Because they're looking at the rustling and something comes out. They're like laughing at her and they're like, "You see, it's nothing."
No, I don't remember.
Okay, maybe that's just me thinking that the script should go like that because I'm, like in my mind, I'm like, I would write something like a joke like that.
No, it's something definitely does come out because, or something, no, it's something rustling, but it's the predator because they're behind the log and the guy has the bow and arrow like ready to shoot. So when he sticks his head out the log, he gets aimed at and.
Well, the first guy that gets aimed at is in front of the log because he went out and he just sees the 3 dots.
Yeah, because he went to go.
He went to go
and pull his arrow back.
Dude, imagine you're like a Native American who's not seen like a lot, and you just see like 3 dots appear, bro. Like what must be going through your mind?
Like, they don't even know what a laser pointer is.
They don't know what light is yet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they know what light is.
But not in that form.
And no, I understand. I was like, come on.
Electricity,
yes.
They don't have electricity.
Dude, and like he's just looking at it and he goes down. And they put up a fight, no? Like they like
No.
They don't put up a fight? Like the 3 of them?
They start running away.
They start running away and they leave her tied.
Yeah, no, okay. No, they don't really.
They do because she's like, untie me.
Yeah, but I thought they went to fight.
No, they try to fight, but like.
No, yeah, they die. Yeah, they die pretty fast. Yeah. And her and the other guy that went to take a shit.
Yeah.
They start running towards the plains or whatever. And she already knows, right? Like
at that point, she's a quick learner because they're in the grass. He thinks he sees it.
Yeah.
So he goes with his bow and arrow and he's like, I've got it. And she's like, no, it has you.
Yeah.
So she pulls him down right as
the arrows shoot.
The arrows shoot. So it's a near kill.
And in my head, all I was thinking when they're running is like, yo, all you gotta do is run faster than him. That's all you gotta do.
Not even that. You just need a zigzag because he aims straight.
Right.
You can just zigzgged it. But then again, he does run faster than them because you can see it.
Yeah,
he catches up pretty quick.
He catches up. And he's got thermal vision.
Yeah.
So like it's not like you can hide from the thing.
Yeah. But she learns about the thermal pretty quick too.
She does, but at that point she doesn't.
No, she doesn't.
They're just running.
Well, at this point, the guy dies, obviously, and she gets saved because he dies. And there's a lot of this.
No, she doesn't get saved because he dies.
No, I know. But there's a lot of she's with somebody and that person dies. And she gets to like move on,
she
right?
She gets to like run away.
Run away.
No, this is when she learns that the predator only hunts threats. Because that's when that guy dies, she runs into the woods. And that's when she steps on that same bear trap that got the dog at the beginning. So she's stuck in the bear trap and the predator sees that. He's like, she's not a threat.
And just walks away.
Yeah.
You know what I almost forgot to bring up too from the beginning? When she gets stuck in the mud. For the first time.
Yeah, that's a callback to all the other first one.
What happens in the first one?
Where Arnold Schwarzenegger's character finds out that if he covers himself in mud,
he can't be seen.
He can't be seen.
You see, these characters are smart, bro. Dude,
the movie magic comes in great there because she has a little string on her axe. And she throws it and tries to pull her out. There's no way that pulls her out.
Oh, no way. No way, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, this is where the thriller part comes in because like the whole time she's getting lower and lower and you don't know if she's going to make it. Every single time she threw it, I was like, this is the one because she was getting pretty low. And I was like, there's no way she can get lower. Yeah. And she would like miss and get lower. I'm like, dude, it's got to be this one, bro. She's got to save herself on this one. And like she would hit until like she was like pretty much like just
her like eyes.
Yeah. Dude, and I'm like, there's no, I agree. There's no way she pulls herself up. I'm saying like all these things come back and that's going to come back too. And as soon as I saw the mud, I knew how it was going to be used. But yes, she gets trapped in the bear trap. And this is where the French poachers come in.
Yeah, this is where they grab her up.
Yeah. They grab her and Taab, right? And
but she doesn't know they grab Taab.
Well, until they're
at the camp.
Yeah, at the camp. And they grab the dog too. And this is pretty much where the movie starts like picking up speed, man. These poachers know about the predator, right?
No, they don't know about it.
They know that something's out there, but they don't know what it is.
Okay, but they use them as bait.
Yeah, they use them as bait because they want to know what it is. At that point, the predator just goes to town on them.
Dude, it's great because she also knows that they're safe because they're not threats.
They're not threats. Yeah, she knows, and she knows they're all gonna die.
Yeah, they're all. And dude,
yeah, at that point she knows that the being a threat will get you killed.
You know what's funny too is with the first guy that dies. Like you just see it off screen, but you know he's dead because the horse just starts running off by itself.
Yeah.
The guy like looks back and he knows he's dead. Like
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He looks back and you know how scary that'd be just to turn back and seeing the person you were with probably just mauled to death.
Yeah, mauled like has a up his like ass or something.
Because at that point you're like something snuck up on us.
Scary as fuck.
Yeah.
But they almost get him.
Nah, I don't know if they almost got him.
They use a bear trap and he gets stuck in the bear trap. And then they put the little cover over him, acting like it's gonna do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. And then like
they got close. They got close.
I mean, I think they got as close as they were gonna get. You know.
Yeah.
Like they trapped him.
And then he shoots his net on the guy and it like
I love that.
And it just like rips him apart.
Ooh, so bro, that's a callback too.
Yeah, he's had that net in other movies.
Yeah.
You know how painful of a death that would be? Where
just imagine just seeing it just right away just start shrinking and you feel yourself get tighter.
It's probably like razor sharp because
there were some horrible deaths in this movie, bro. I agree.
The deaths were great. I mean, each one was
my favorite one was when he pulls out the grenade and the settlers just stare at them because they don't know what a grenade is.
Yeah, and they're just staring at them. Bro, I was gonna bring it up. Would you guys just stare at the grenade?
Maybe back then.
Yeah, in the 1700s.
You see something and you're like, you see it beeping and you see something flashing and you don't know what it is.
And you see it floating on top of that.
So you're telling me you're in this situation, right, where you're fighting a predator and the predator throws something and you're just gonna look at it?
See, that's where it comes in because the main French poacher, the big fat one.
Yeah.
You see him. He notices it, and that's when he starts to run away.
That's when he runs away.
Okay.
That's how he survived.
All the poachers die. They're dead, and Taab wants to go get that horse. So he's off to go get the horse. He's like off screen or whatever. And Naru is pretty much going back to camp, right? And the predators are like still going to town. And one of the Frenchmen that was like kind of nice to her comes up to her to like heal him, right? But this is where like Naru starts to like think and like because she wants to learn more about the predator. So she gives the French poacher the medicine, right, to cool his blood.
Yeah.
And she gives him the gun. He gives her the gun and shows her how to use it, but she gives it back to him because she knows that. Yeah. But she wants the predator to like see the threat.
Yeah.
Because she wants to see the predator kill him and see if it actually works, like him being being like cold, you know.
Yeah.
Which is great, and I thought that was a good scene too, because like she's always learning, like Iron Man. I love that meme, dude. Every time I see, I was like seeing her learn. I was like, it's because she's always learning.
Like Iron Man.
Yeah, like Iron Man, which is great, dude. But
she definitely learns. She knows how to learn and adapt.
Dude, quickly, which is all you need, bro, and some luck to survive. Because you do like she got lucky a lot, and like
so then
well deserved.
You know, after the predator destroys everybody, that's when she devises the plan to take it down. That's when she goes back to the river.
So before she goes to the river, her brother comes in with the horse and stabs him. And her brother...
Okay, this is where her brother dies.
Yes.
Okay.
Why? I was building up. I was crescendoing to this.
I couldn't remember when he died.
Yeah. So I think the predator and her brother Taab have a great fight as well.
Yeah.
One of the best fights.
Great fight.
Yeah. So he comes in with the horse and just knocks it, bro. And is that when he loses the helmet?
Yes.
And that's when she learns.
Yes.
That's when she learns it comes off because she sees the
dots.
Yes.
The dots. They come
and she
on.
sees the arrows that fly towards him and then come back and go towards the dots, right?
Yeah.
Which is a callback. I love all these callbacks. That's why we'll talk about this in a bit. Her brother and the predator have a great fight. He's killing it up to the point where he goes invisible. And it's really great. I think it's great because this is where they have their moment.
Because he's on the horse and he's putting up a really good... Like, he doesn't have anything except...
That spear.
Yeah. Because I thought her brother did some good damage to it.
Yeah. No. And she showed him that it can bleed.
Yeah.
Dude, and good damage. He was bleeding a lot. But this is where he has one of the great quotes of the movie too, is where he's like, "This is as far as I'm going to go." And I'm like, "Damn, dude, he's just gonna
he also said that at the beginning.
Where? Oh, he did?
He did too.
He brings it up at the beginning, and then she brings it up in the end.
What do you mean he brings it? Okay, you got to tell me what
I don't remember exactly where in the where he says it in the beginning, but
he says it at the lion when they're at the tree with the lion.
Oh, this as far as you go?
Yeah, she's like, this is as far as the line goes.
Oh, it's a line goes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then this time he was like, this is as far as I go.
Yeah. And
Because at that point he knows he's not beating it, and his sister's the one.
and he's like, I'm the threat.
I'm
Yeah.
the threat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my God. Chills, bro. Literal chills. Oh, yes.
Because at that point it's invisible,
Yeah.
but you can sense that something's behind you. You can feel when someone's walking
Yeah.
up to you. So he knows it's there. He knows he's accepted his death at that point.
As soon as he says that, she knows.
As
Yeah.
soon as she says,
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah,
that-
she knows. It's up to her now to finish the job, and he pretty much tells her to finish the job. Yeah, dude, he gets a great death. I was a little sad that he got the death, but I think I saw it coming. I mean, obviously, you need that.
Someone's always got to die.
Yeah, like an important family member or something. We go like fast to the final fight. Oh no! We do not go to the fight. No, we don't. We go to the French poacher because this is my favorite scene in all the movie. This is my favorite scene, right?
So she's at the river cleaning herself from the blood, crying because her brother just died.
Yeah.
The French poacher's on the other side.
He's on the other side cleaning himself off.
I'm gonna get revenge on this guy. At that point, she's out for blood.
Yeah, no, 100%. I love it, dude. She's ready. She's just seeing red the whole time at this point, and but she's seeing red in a smart way. Like she's tactical about it.
Yeah, she doesn't let her emotions get to her.
Yeah, she knows what she's doing, dude.
Exactly.
We get to the point where the French poacher wakes up, and he's just talking shit in French, bro. I'm glad I took some French class in high school because like I kind of understand what he's saying. But he's talking mad shit in French, bro.
Yeah.
He's talking some mad shit. He's like, "You're gonna fucking die. You fucking." She calls her a dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shan. It's a dog. If you didn't know that.
At that point, she's taking the herb.
Yeah, she's already taken the herb. She hands him the gun, right?
Yeah, she hands him the gun.
She has a great line. She's like, "You can't see that I'm killing you," and she's telling the French poacher. And then the predator comes by and kills him, and she's like, "And it won't either." And I'm like, "Yes, this is it."
And that's when she gets behind him, and that's when she shoots him in the back to knock off his mask. That's when she takes it and she runs away.
Yes, that's a great shot too. When the predator's probably like, "What the fuck just happened?" Knocks off the mask. Oh my God, it's a great scene, dude. And she grabs the mask, runs off to the place with the mud pit, and she places the mask down. And at this point, I really don't know what she's doing with the mask personally. Like when I'm watching the movie, but I kind of know like how she's gonna use it. But when she placed it right there, I thought she was just placing right there because the
She was just running by.
Well, I thought the predator knew like has like some homing location on the mask. That's what I thought.
I was gonna say, does he know when his mask is off?
He has
Because
to.
he turns it on and then pops off some shots, but they miss. So does he?
No, probably not. You're probably right.
Because the first time he knocks it off, the lasers turn on and he shoots the tree.
Yeah, and he's still shooting, even though
shooting.
So I don't think he does. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that's how he died. Because he doesn't know that the mask is off, and he doesn't know that the mask is still auto locking.
Unless the mask is like auto aims and auto shoots itself.
Bro, this is right, bro. This predator has advanced technology, and he can't turn the auto lock feature on the mask off.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can't like as soon as it comes off, turn off the feature.
You know how they have the thermal imaging? You think they would have like a thermal lock onto something? Like it would lock onto someone's like body heat.
Yeah, but she didn't have body heat.
No, I know, but I mean, you think
yeah.
they would use something like that?
No,
Yeah.
I feel you. But yeah, the final fight is great. It's pretty much the same fight as the
The
lion.
original.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say a lion where
Yeah.
she hides on the tree and like comes down on it and like starts
Pretty much wailing on it.
wailing on it, man.
I thought when the predator pinned her up against the tree, that was a good part.
Yeah.
And he busts out the shield, which is like razor sharp.
And like he's about to like cut her head off.
Yeah,
She, like-
he's about to cut her head off.
She was laying down because she pushes herself in between the rocks.
Yeah.
Picking that up, she also noticed that when he brings out the shield for the first time, it cuts somebody's head off. So that's
Yeah.
how she knew when to like push herself back.
She's always learning.
She's adapted.
Yeah, dude.
She
No,
adapts
she's
with
smart, dude. There's so many callbacks. Like it's hard to like bring all of them up like in the final fight. But the final fight has so many callbacks from like the movie.
Yeah.
And it's just I think it does an amazing job of it.
What was the final thing for you?
Oh, the mud pit. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, she traps it in the mud pit.
Yeah, she traps in the mud pit. I still don't see the head thing coming. I think he's just gonna drown in the mud pit. Is that how I thought he was gonna die? And he aims a thing at her, and that's when I realized I'm like, oh shit, she's 10 steps ahead of this
Yeah.
boy, man.
Yeah.
And because he thinks he has her,
Yeah.
and like this is the same thing. He's like, I love it because this brings us back to like you can't see that I'm killing you. He shoots the arrow and just zips right back, and you
And kills him. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
headshot.
yeah, dude, a headshot, bro. It's fucking amazing.
And it's cool. Like at the end, she kills it,
Yeah.
and she goes back to her tribe with the head as a trophy.
And she's covered in the blood.
In the blood of it.
Covered in the blood. She's walking back. Everybody sees her walking back. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
What do you think the tribesmen thought? Like, because she comes back with its head, and they know that's not an animal.
Yeah. And also, she's coming back alone.
Nobody
come back
even
alone.
knew what they were hunting.
No, no
they
one.
thought, but like a bear, she went missing. She went missing, and she comes
Imagine
back with an
someone
alien.
pulls up with an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the hell? Well, they probably don't think it's an alien. They probably think it's
I mean, they know it's not
like a
something-
demon or something. Like they probably like whatever from their religion. Or
Yeah.
culture.
Well,
or
at the
whatever.
beginning of the movie, they did mention like boogeyman from the stories.
She's probably like this legendary god killer at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like you would
Yeah.
imagine, right? Like this is probably like a god or something, or
Yeah.
like a demigod, and she just took down a demigod, bro.
Yeah, and that's when the mom comes up with the staff and gives it to the chief to give to her as a
war
to
chief.
make her the war chief.
Yes.
And
Because a
that's
lot
when-
of people died, so you need somebody as a war chief.
The old one dies, so they need a new one.
Yeah, yeah. And then she pretty much like takes charge, be like, hey, we got to move the camp because there's
Well,
danger nearby.
Before all of that, the chief gives her the staff.
Yeah.
And she gives the chief the gun.
Yeah.
And the gun comes up in like Predator 2. Or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it goes back to that. Or that it foreshadows.
It foreshadows that it comes back in the future.
Yeah.
Which is a little weird because the Predator's the one that gives the gun back to the guy in Predator 2, is it? Like, it's kind of weird because that means that the Predator gets the gun back between 1719 and whenever Predator 2 happened.
1980.
Yeah. So, like, at some point, the Predators get the gun back.
Yeah, but at least you know where the gun comes from.
Oh, I was
because
gonna
it comes
say.
from the poacher.
Yeah.
The ending of, like, the end credit scenes, or the end credits show three more alien Predator ships coming down. Yeah. So do you think that foreshadows their sequel?
Probably.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I think we're getting a trilogy out of this.
Yeah, especially with how good it did.
With how good it did it, I think we're getting a trilogy.
Yeah, no, it's a good movie.
Plus from 17, what is it?
19.
17, 19 to 19, whatever the first. Whenever the
That's
first one came
200
out.
years almost.
Yeah, you got a lot of.
Do you
lot of
think
work
Naruto's
with.
coming back?
No.
No, this is where her story ends.
Yes, which
So-
I think is a good way to
Yeah,
end it.
no, 100%. If
Do you think somebody from the tribe comes back? Like someone.
No, I think we're just gonna go into a different time period.
different type of different
like,
people,
like 1800s.
Different people, like 1800s.
ethnicities, get some Mexicans
Maybe
in
like
there.
the beginning of the
Gonna be like
industrial,
part of like the Alamo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, get some Mexicans in there, my boy.
like the industrial revolution
Get
or
us,
something.
get
you know?
us 3. We'll get jacked up for the movie. Los tres amigos.
It'll be part of like the Civil War.
Yeah.
See the predators just walking through there.
Well, did you see that theory? I was reading a theory online about the predators that come to Earth.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that they always die? It's because, well, the theory, I forgot, I saw it on Reddit, but pretty much it talks about how the predator race sends their weakest warriors to Earth
To prove themselves.
to prove themselves, redeem themselves. They obviously fail. They
Yeah.
always die.
No, I do.
That-
I
that
was thinking
sounds-
about that.
That sounds about right. Like,
Because they
sending
always
someone-
die.
Yeah.
They always die.
And I'm like, bro, how are you going to be this advanced species?
We need to get a backstory of like the predator planet.
That
There
would be
is.
good.
I thought there was.
No, there's Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
show the planet of the aliens.
You get
or-
like aliens, but not the predators.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to see like the planet where the predators come from and
yeah.
what'll be going on there. You know?
Yeah, I think it's just a war planet, like a gladiator
Yeah.
arena kind of
Yeah.
thing.
I think
whatever.
so. No females, just males.
Yeah.
Alpha males.
So
So where do you have this ranked? Like, just because we were talking about this, and I
with
think
the
it's,
other 5 movies,
just movies we watched this year.
I'll just rank.
Because I have it at top of Top Gun, so I have it number 1, Top Gun number 2. You don't agree?
I have Top Gun number 1,
Mm-hmm.
this movie number 2, and at number 3 I actually have Nope above Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I do put Nope ahead. What about you,
I
Daniel?
didn't watch Nope, so I think I'm gonna put Prey number 1.
Yes, we turned into the dark side, folks.
No,
He
I did
takes
that
it
wrong.
Ah!
I knew he did.
I want Top Gun number 1, Prey number 2, Doctor Strange number 3.
Number 3, yeah. I have Doctor Strange number 4 with Nope above it, but
Yeah.
I do think that's a good ranking. Well,
It's been a good year for movies.
it has.
It has been a great
Look,
movie.
man,
Like cinema is back.
it's back, baby, and I am flourishing. And thank you guys for watching our video review of Prey, guys. Make sure you guys like and follow, man. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, let us know which movie you guys want us to review next week, because I don't think there's anything coming out this week or the next week, right?
No, we just have She-Hulk.
Yeah.
But movie-wise, I think we're pretty calm on that front.
Okay, guys. Well, yeah, let us know what you guys want us to watch, or we'll review a movie that's already come out this year. I know we've been having Top Gun and the Batman on our list, so let us know, and thank you for watching.
Don't forget to follow our TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter.
At Despop TV, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.